Parliament. And this now advances the opportunity to use hemp, because hemp is a future crop. It is a crop that is important for pharmaceuticals, for the construction industry, and the research is continuing. There's a multi-layer of possibilities, fabric and everything.
To this end, the head of state said he wants to tap into the cultivation skills of residents along the CANJE Creek.
So we're going to come back in this community, and I want a closed-door meeting. We will have all these people here. I want a closed meeting with all those persons who today are planting things that they have to hide and do because it's against the law. And listen. In this president, you will get a realist. You ain't getting a bluff. Right, my friend? So we have to have a closed-door meeting in which we transform those. And I said this publicly too. You guys have shown that you have tremendous. Some people show they have tremendous ability in getting high yield and high production. We just have to use that existing knowledge in an area that will be within the boundaries of the law and will give you the type of return that will help you to uplift your community and family.
With the hemp legislation passed, this now allows for the cultivating and manufacturing of industrial hemp and hemp-related products and conducting of research on industrial hemp or any other activity concerning industrial hemp. It further provides for the establishment of a Guyana Industrial Hemp Regulatory Authority. Reporting for the Evening News, Vanu Manik-Chand.
We are now joined by Rupasina, who reports that youths from all across the country will be testing their debating and persuasive skills as the annual Youth Parliament returns.
The 7th Annual Youth Parliament was opened on Friday as Guyana joined in the celebration of International Youth Day. Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport Charles Ramson divulged that this is an important avenue to build networks and acquire important skills for personal development.
Forums such as this is an opportunity for you to channel a lot of your energies towards your ambitions and your personal goals, but it's also an opportunity to grow and to learn and to start to really immerse yourself in understanding what's the right pathway for you and how you can develop the important skills such as communication, such as the ability to persuade, such as the ability to influence, such as understanding what are the important networks for you to be a part of, to how you can advance your life.
British High Commissioner Jane Miller underscored that this youth parliament provides the platform for the younger generation to articulate and share how they wish to see the world.
This International Youth Day, it's about that intergenerational dialogue, which isn't about old people telling you as young people how things should be. It's about your energy and your youth, your inspiration, your ideas, and how we can listen to your ideas, listen to the way you would like to see the world be.
Meanwhile, Chief Education Officer Dr. Marcel Hudson added that such activities develop debating skills among the student population.
I think this activity has its place even in the school system as our children attempt to navigate through life. From listening to Ms. Charles, I get the sense that they will be familiar with parliamentary laws and parliamentary procedures, and these areas could only serve as our students attempt to engage in activities that will cause them to be disciplined and activities that will cause them to be organized.
The Youth Parliament, which saw young people being drawn from across Guyana, will feature heated debates on critical social issues. Rupa Sinarain, The Evening News.
Bringing the gap between emerging job markets and skills to support such sectors has moved one step closer with the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry and Coursera.
This MOU signing, which was done on Thursday, comes after weeks of consultations. It will bring about training programs facilitated by Coursera that will upskill persons in all sectors. One of the first initiatives is a survey to identify the skills gap and needs of the labor market, after which the training will be rolled out. Chairman of the PSC, Paul Chung, said there is a new Guyana in the making and stakeholders must capitalize on opportunities. He also added that the country's landscape is also changing quite rapidly and people must be able to keep up with this pace.
With that growth and development create also the need for the requisite skills to participate in the country's development. We know the importance of skills development. Many countries without very little natural resources and other resources were able to develop because they invest in their human capital. This brings an opportunity for everyone to upskill themselves, to develop themselves and prepare themselves for the new Guyana. I said new Guyana because Guyana is changing rapidly. As if we drive around, we see the massive work that's going on all around us. And we need to, as citizens of this country, put ourselves in a place to optimize whatever benefit we can get through the contribution we'll be making to our country's development.
A senior advisor at Coursera underscored that nationwide upskilling to develop the skills and demands of the private sector is needed. He noted that Guyanese need to prepare for the jobs that will come on stream from the budding oil and gas industry.
As the country's economic landscape rapidly evolves, it is imperative for Guyanese citizens to have the opportunity to learn the skills and earn the credentials needed to continuously prepare them for today's and tomorrow's job market. There are now much fewer barriers to accessing the world's best online education. Learners don't need pre-qualifications for the vast majority of Coursera courses. You don't even need constant internet connection to download our content offline. We now have a golden opportunity to increase the economic potential and quality of life of thousands of Guyanese citizens, as well as improve Guyana's attractiveness for investment, its competitiveness on a global footing, its growth trajectory, and the ecosystem for innovation, which leaves no citizen left behind.
Already, there are 65,000 Guyanese learners enrolled in over 248,000 courses. The project aims to offer different and highly relevant learning opportunities. Rupa Sinarayan, The Evening News.
Days after stabbing his ex-wife's 24-year-old Cindy Ramchandar to death, the suspect, Suraj Ganpat, turned himself in on Thursday. This was confirmed by Regional Commander Budnarang Prasad, who added that the suspect is being grilled in connection with the murder. Ramchandar had ended the relationship and had moved out of the East CANJE and back to her quarantine home about 2 months before her demise. Notwithstanding that, Ganpat accused the woman of infidelity. It was reported that the now-dead woman ended the relationship after she had been constantly abused by Ganpat. However, on Monday, Ramchandar of number 47 Village Quarantine left her home on an electric bike to drop off her 3-year-old niece at her parents' home, which is 1 street away. While she was in the front of the child's mother's home, Ganpat reportedly drove up and struck her off the bike. He reportedly exited the car, attacked the woman with a knife, and stabbed her several times before fleeing the scene. The injured woman was picked up and taken to the Skeldon Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. The couple had no children. Pandit charged for murder of Rose Hall Estate watchman, 48 new COVID-19 infections recorded in last 24 hours. This and more after this short break.
Mobile lubricants is more than just oil. It's many oils. The blends of oil give you higher mileage. Choose from your advanced synthetic blend or conventional. It is the best oil for your engine.
Mobile lubricant is the best oil for newer engineering of engines. Newer engines are much more close tolerance, thus This oil has a variety of grades and build-up properties to suit these engineering. Mobile lubricant keeps the engine oil seals in a uniform order and condition. Mobile lubricants withstand longer drain intervals. Why is this? Mobile lubricant has a very high detergent in its oil, and once fully synthetic oil is used, we can achieve this.
So, whatever is your engine needs, choose Mobile Lubricants. Proven performance for your engine.
At Mima Decor, we cater for all of your favorite design products. Tiles for your floors and walls, doors, door locks and knobs, bathroom cabinets, bathtubs and bathroom fixtures, kitchen sinks and fixtures, chandeliers, wall lamps and light fixtures, wallpaper and wall panels, plus so much more. Let's make your creation a reality. Mima Decor, 8 Sheriff Street. Like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Try our virtual sports and win big with so much matches to choose from. Betting starts at $100. Play for your chance to win. Log on to www.superbet.gy or visit any one of our agents to place your bets. Terms and conditions apply. Have fun and play responsibly. Must be 18 and over to play.
Optic offers great patient care that is tailored for my entire family.
At Optic, a wide selection of affordable optical frames and optical services are available to fit your budget.
At Optic, my family is provided with comprehensive eye examination and access to their ophthalmology services, all under one roof.
Optic takes pride in delivering exceptional customer service and a unique experience to you, our customers.
Optic Vision Care is a company that is Guyanese born and grown that will help you take care of your precious eyes.
Welcome back. You're watching the evening news. 2 sisters were remanded to prison after they were not required to plead to the murder of Vanessa Anderson of Beefield, Sophia, whom they had stabbed to death earlier in the week. LaWanda McAllister reports.
3 days after the fatal stabbing of Sophia resident 22-year-old Vanessa Anderson, 2 of her neighbors were charged and remanded for the heinous crime. The duo, 29-year-old Tiffany Graves and 21-year-old Jamacy Jason, appeared in court today at the Sparndam Magistrates Court. The 2 sisters were not required to plead to the indictable murder charge, which stated that on Monday, August 8th, the 2 sisters murdered Anderson in Beefield, Sophia. They will make their next court appearance on September 28th. The 2 sisters were arrested on Monday following the death of Anderson, who was stabbed twice to her back as she was walking in her yard. It was reported that the 3 women had been arguing for about a week. As such, Anderson, a mother of 3, was attacked from behind and stabbed. According to her family, the woman was heard screaming for help before collapsing. She was picked up and rushed to the hospital where she died. As such, Vanessa's family is continuing to call for justice for her. Her sister Natasha Anderson had told the media that while there are rumors about how her sister met her demise, their family knows the truth as to what happened.
Everybody had their own opinion, but I gave my own opinion because I was here and I was seeing. I was right here, standing on the street here, and my sister was right on the road, they're coming in. So everybody could say what they need to say. But what I need is justice to my sister.
LaWanda McAllister reporting for the evening news.
In this Fiona Morrison report, you will hear that no new COVID-19 related deaths were recorded in the last 24 hours. But there have been 48 new cases, according to Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony. The total number of deaths from the pandemic remains at 1,274. Here are the details.
Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony on Friday stated that there are currently over 500 active cases in the country. Due to the extent of their infection, 14 persons are receiving treatment at various hospitals across the country.
We've had in all the hospitals across the country, 14 persons were in hospital. We have 8 persons at the Ocean View Hospital, with one of those persons in the ICU.
He also gave a breakdown of the active cases by region.
So right now, well, over the last 24 hours, we didn't have any case in Region 1, but active cases now in Region 1 is at 5. Regions 2, we have 14 cases that are active. Regions 3, 60. Regions 4, 275. Regions 5, 28. Region 6, 52. Region 7, 13. Regions 8, 24. Regions 9, 4. And Region 10, we have 25 cases.
Dr. Anthony also renewed his call for people to protect themselves from contracting this deadly virus.
Again, people would have to take the precautions. A lot of these precautions are known to people. And if they want to stay protected, they need to take the precautions, especially getting a booster dose. If you had your last shot, say 6 months ago, then it's time that you get a booster dose.
COVID-19 protective measures include the correct and consistent use of a face mask when leaving your home, maintaining 6 feet physical distance from others, and the need for good hand hygiene. If anyone is displaying any of the symptoms associated with COVID-19 or needs any additional information, kindly contact the COVID-19 hotline at 231-1166, 226-7480, or 624-6674 immediately, or visit www.health.gov.gy.
32-year-old Tharun Balgobin of New Area Canefield East CANJE Berbice was on Friday remanded to prison for the murder of Angraj Kumar Indrapal, whose body was found floating in the CANJE River. The pump operator, who is attached to Rose Hall Estate, appeared before Magistrate Renita Singh at the New Amsterdam Magistrate Court, where the charge was read to him. Police stated that between August 4th and 5th at Rose Hall Estate, he murdered Indrapal. He was not required to plead to the indictment and was remanded to prison until September 7th. He was represented by attorney-at-law Mursalin Bacchus, while the case was prosecuted by Fiona Morrison. The matter was transferred to the Reliance Magistrate Court. The now dead man was last seen alive when he reported for duty 2 Thursdays ago. However, the following morning, when the person who had to take over the shift arrived at the worksite, he said he saw Indrapal's footwear. Several hours later, the body was discovered by a search party comprising estate workers. The body was pulled out of the river at the time while he was not fully clad. Days after the discovery, Balgobin Pandit was arrested and he confessed to murdering the man and throwing his body into the river. Meanwhile, the family members of the murdered man have expressed shock that a Hindu religious leader in the village is responsible for the man's death. Andrew Carmichael has the details.
Last Friday, the body of 59-year-old Anraj Kumar Indrapal, a security guard attached to the Guyana Sugar Corporation Rose Hall Estate, was pulled from the CANJE River. He reported for duty on Thursday evening, but on Friday morning, his colleagues found his body. An autopsy performed on the body proved that he died from manual strangulation. Following the discovery, a pump operator was arrested and later confessed to the heinous crime. As heartbreaking as this is, family members are shocked after finding out who the alleged perpetrator is.
I don't know which man they're running, but he's a pandit though.
Are you surprised?
I'm shocked.
Why?
Because I never expect that.
The family had called for justice.
He don't trouble nobody, like make a joke, he laugh with everybody. He's a I don't know he never had any problem with nobody before, neither even him. He worked with that guy before.
My husband worked 37 years at the estate, and all work my husband is doing here. Blow banning field, put on cocoa box, you dive down pump, you grill cleaner, you operate sluice. And that day my husband go work 7 o'clock, come home 1:30 and say, boss man, instead of going back 4 o'clock and you come out back 5 o'clock in the morning, say I go work with Arun Balgobin. Day and night my husband I go work for my family them. I not deserve this. We hoping we get justice for my husband. This can't go down so. He just laugh and talk with everybody, and today he walk with Arun at long. How much here he walk with them.
How well do you know Pandit Margawin?
Well, me know he was a good person. I never know he can do something like that. Right, if I to get teeth and tongue, why you got to go to that extent? Eh? Come on.
And your husband never complained to you about
No,
that?
he never complained. He get issues with anybody. Everybody know he had the estate. Everybody.
Anraj Kumar Indopal was described as hard-working and very loving. He was laid to rest today. For the Evening News, Andrew Carmichael.
And now for a look at the bridge reports.
The Demerara Harbour Bridge will be closed to vehicular traffic on Saturday, August 13th, 2022 at 4 hours for a period of 1.5 hours. Meanwhile, the Berbice River Bridge is expected to be closed at 5 hours on Saturday, August 13th, 2022, also for a period of 1.5 hours.
West Indies named squad for CG United ODI series against New Zealand, and 2,000 children invited to watch Hero CPL match at various venues. Details of these stories and more in the Sportscast sponsored by Macorp, coming up on the other side of the break.
Traveling soon? Then come into John Lewis Styles on Waterloo Street and let's help you choose the right set of luggage. You can choose to buy 3-piece luggage sets, or separate pieces, but the sets are always a better deal. Either available in soft poly, or ABS hard side material, with 4-wheeled spinners, and in many colors too. Also available are carry-on luggage, computer bags, duffel bags, backpacks, travel pillows, blankets and lots more to make your trip enjoyable. John Lewis Styles. Simply different.
Moving, lifting, or bending, whatever the job, we at Sylvie's Variety Store have the right tools to make it happen. Pallet jacks and hand trucks for bonds and industrial sites, easy pickup and convenient maneuvers. Chain hoist from Roughneck and Northern Industrial, the perfect solution to lifting heavy objects. And then there's the 12-ton and 16-ton hydraulic pipe benders from 1/2 to 2 inch. We also stock the shop press machine from Northern Industrial. Sylvie's Variety Store stocks the tools to make it happen.
Planning a cleanup? We can help. Sevon's Waste Management skip bins can be provided for home renovation projects, yard cleanups, or construction sites. It's simple. Step 1, just pick up the phone and give us a call. Step 2, we deliver the skip bin size of your choice. Step 3, load the skip with all of your junk. And finally, step 4, we take it all away. It's that simple. Bins are also available in various sizes, so there's no job that's too big or too small. Call Sevon's Waste Management today at 218-1455 or 218-1155.